Something unusual just cut through Iran's closed skies, and it did not go unnoticed. You're watching Times XP, it's me, Tritiya. Iran shuts its airspace. No explanation, no warning, commercial flights stopped. Routes vanished from the map. The sky went silent. And then one jet appeared. Basically, a single aircraft coming from China, entering Iranian airspace when no one else was allowed in. That is where the mystery begins. Why is it so important? Because this happened just after Beijing sent a clear message to Washington. Do not start a war, do not attack Iran, do not target Khamenei. Timing matters here. Let's pause and connect the dots. Iran closes its skies, tensions surge, the US talks really tough, and China wants restraint. And then a Chinese jet, it lands in Iran quietly. Wait, what was on that plane? There is no official detail, no cargo list, no confirmation, just a lot of questions and a lot of nerves watching this. And in the meantime, the region begins to move. Not with words, with actions. The United States issues travel warnings for Israel, so does Britain. Well, that is never a routine. Military bases start changing their posture. Access is restricted to the US facilities in Kuwait. Movement is limited, security tightens. This, ladies and gentlemen, is preparation. Israel makes its own move. Reports say personnel are being evacuated from Nevatim Air Base. Not announced, not advertised, just done. Washington's tone hardens here. Donald Trump speaks openly about intervention. The language sharpens. Well, the pressure rises. This is no longer a back channel noise. After that, Iran fires back with accusations. Tehran claims that Kurdish groups, they are crossing borders, infiltrating and destabilizing. Another front, another justification. This is how a wider conflict takes shape. Airspace closures, evacuation, warnings, quiet flights. Each move alone looks small. Together, they tell a story. And yes, that Chinese jet, it becomes a symbol. Sign of alliances, sign of signaling, and sign of messages that are sent without any warning. Let's look at a bigger picture, which is kind of very clear here. The Middle East is tightening. Powers are positioning, red lines are being tested, and diplomacy is racing against military timelines. In the end, wars do not always begin with bombs. They begin with silence, with empty skies, with one plane flying when other one cannot. Iran's airspace closed, Chinese jet, they went in, and world is now watching what comes next.